Alright, well, welcome back once again. So we've gone back to Costco and we are continuing in our series now of opening the Surging Sparks packs from there. We got another pack. I've already cracked the outer of the box, and in it once again we've got an Elite Trainer box and a booster box. I didn't want to drag things out too much, and we did a few numbers on the last lot of stuff that we got, and the numbers came out really well actually. Adding up all of the hits and what their prices were on eBay last sold to purchase at the moment, they would have been $160, and we had 5 hits only, 5 reverses only that we didn't actually have in our main set, which we needed. So, and I included them at about $1 each as well, so it worked out about $160 worth. So considering its cost was $100, that $160 actually works out pretty well. And then we still had a whole lot of reverses left over as well, which we can, as I mentioned before, sell at a later date, probably around $1 each. All right, oh, look at that, we've already got a Flamigo EX. It's not too bad. Hit on the first pack. It's not too bad at all. All right, so that Flamigo EX is just a base EX, but that's all right, because we will need it for the set anyway. So, and as we mentioned last time, you know, even though pulling in a pack isn't such a, you know, a bad thing, you would like better stuff, but I mean, at a later date, I'm gonna have to pay, you know, $2, $3 for that anyway, even though it's only listed for $1 generally. If you go to eBay or something, you'll still have to pay $2 or $3 for it, and then sometimes postage as well, depending on how much you get ripped off on stuff, so you never know. All right, so no hit there, unfortunately. So when I factor in the costings for these things, I generally sort of say that, you know, that's about $3 that I've saved, because I'm going to have to eventually get that for, oh yes, Scramble Switch, nice. Oh, okay, that's not a very, oh yes, oh my god, look at that. Wow, the art on that is bloody beautiful. Holy dooly. So the Scramble Switch isn't too expensive, but you know, that'll probably be something that'll cost me $3 or $4 if I were to buy it outright. You never know. Some of the ones I was adding up and thinking about before, out of our first lot, I thought, you know, even though they were listed at not a lot of money, I went to the eBay last solds, and with postage they ended up being like $10, and I thought they were only $2 or $3. So a lot of the time these things come out to a lot more than you would think. So that was a good pack. That had 2 hits in the same pack, which is great. And that Kecleon, even though it's listed here at $7, it's probably going to be about $10, I'd say. Alright, there's all our commons. We've got a Koraidon, a Palkia. And I don't actually think I need very many reverse holos left now for the entire set. I don't actually think I require too many more of them. think it's just the insert cards we're basically headed for now. So, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's no more hits left in this, because 3 hits so far is pretty damn good, to be honest. Oh, yo! We got another one. Milotic EX. Damn. Holy shit. God damn. Alright, that is incredible and completely unexpected. God damn. Alright, so to buy, that is just here $149, but if I were to go to eBay last sold, it might be a hell of a lot more by the time I look it up. So it probably could be like $180 to $200. So that is already, I mean, I only basically really needed to pay $50 worth to get this lot, and I've already paid for it twice over just by pulling that card, which is brilliant. Plus whatever other ones we had there as well. So we are way ahead right now, which is amazing. So even if that ETB is an absolute dud, we're still way in front, which is incredibly awesome. All right, so, geez, I'll tell you what, that was a bloody good booster. What a hell of a good booster box that was. That Milotic EX is a fantastic card to pull. All right, well, I'll tell you what, and those are all ones that I need, so that's going to save me about $180 to $200 on buying it. So everything I bought here is paid for and then some, and then that was about, I think this one was about 10 bucks and these ones are 2 bucks. So that's wicked. All right. So now we'll get on to the ETB and we'll see how we go. And we've got another one of these books, which I'll put in with my full set. And as we mentioned yesterday, these the ETBs have got that magneton, which is a pretty good card itself. And we got one in the lot that we got yesterday, so we don't need it, but it can go back to paying for what we've actually got as well. So we count that as a hit, to be honest. And these I'll keep sealed and we'll get rid of them eventually, whether it be today, tomorrow, or 10 years from now. They'll be worth something, so we'll keep them sealed. So even if every single pack in here, in this ETB, is an absolute dud, it will not matter. We won't even care, because we've already had a hella good hit out of our booster. And to be honest, that's kind of what happened yesterday. Oh, nice. We got that last time actually, that Mesprit, so that's going to go into the sell me pile with the magneton, but it's a hit nevertheless. And the hollows will go over here. And out of our booster pack as well, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So the same as the other day, it worked out being a little over 2 hollows and reverses per pack. which is good, because you know you need those reverses to make up the base set or the master set, whatever you're doing, whatever you're putting together. You need those anyway. So and considering they're a very small percentage of the population and what you actually pull, it makes it difficult. So the more of them you can get from wherever, the better. Ooh, Orangaroo, that's kind of nice. Alright, so 2 packs down, no hits, well, 1 hit so far. And that Mesprit that we got the last time we did the box was about, I think it was $16 or $18 or something. I worked it out for what the eBay last sold price was, so. Oh, hell yeah. All right, Tatsugiri EX. Okay, so that's just a base EX, but that's fine. It's still a hit, and I still like hits. Hits are always good. And it's a card we don't have, so yippee for that. Alright, so Registeel, Spatha. Alright, just hollows there. Nothing too exciting. Oh, there's something shiny in this one. What is it? Alright, there's our reverse. No, it's just a hollow. Never mind. So, not mega so far, which is, to be honest, I'm okay with. I would like something though. God damn it. Nothing again. Alright, 3 packs to go. So only 2 hits out of, what have we done? 6. The odds have got to be swinging back our way, getting towards the end. You would think. Nope, not yet. Two to go. Alright, Zangoose time. Oh, there we go. It's just a plain old EX though, I think, by the look of it. Yep, it's just a plain old EX, just a couple of bucks. So nothing too exciting, but better than nothing. And cross our fingers for some last pack magic here. Oh, well that's a bit weird, isn't it? 2 packs that were packed right next to each other, we got the exact same card. How weird is that? So we're going to have a spare of that, but that'll be $2 or $3 we can make back. So overall, 4 hits out of 9, not spectacular, plus the Magneton, which is a couple of bucks as well, and that Mesprit, which we said I think was about $16. So I mean, by the time we add it all up, it'll probably be around the 200 mark, which in terms of you know, cost for everything, I think it'll work out pretty well. So that's not too bad. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So 9 times 2 is 18, so it's more than 2 per pack once again. It's probably about 9 threes is 27. So it's 2.5-ish per pack, which is pretty damn good, of hollows and reverses. And as I said, we only need a few of them, so, and depending on how many of these we end up going through eventually, I don't know whether I'll get many more, because I did actually get another booster bundle, which we'll open today as well. But in terms of our overall hits from our Costco lot, that's all of it there, which is pretty darn good. And most of all, that Milotic EX, which is brilliant. And would have been near on a couple of $100 that I don't have to pay now to make up the insert cards for the master set, which is what you want. And as far as it's gone sort of hit rate wise and luck wise, we've had the most luck with these booster bundles, which is really weird. So we'll cross our fingers again and hope that this booster bundle would be as good as the one that we just did and the ones that we did the other day in terms of hits. Alright, there's our reverse, another reverse, and another. Nothing so far. Ooh, Tatsugiri EX. It's another one of those base EXs that we got from the first lot, which is not mind-blowingly exciting, but it's better than nothing. There's a couple of bucks we can get back at some stage. Whether we do it in trade or whether we do it in selling it, doesn't really matter. And as I said, I haven't really sort of added it up yet in terms of overall, but once we add up all those hits, plus the cost that it would have taken to get the EXs and the hollows and whatnot that I need for my master set, I'm just estimating here, but I think we'll be sitting around about the $250 mark just for this box, which is, you know, I got this other booster bundle for market price, which is $50, so it was 150. So we're still sort of $100 ahead, just by my rough estimates right now, which is good. Oh, I never noticed that packaging. It's pretty cool. Damn, no hit again. Wow, this is a real dud booster box compared to the other ones. Tell you what, I only had one hit so far out of 4 packs. God damn. Oh, and the run of bad luck just continues. God damn. Alright, looking for last pack magic here. This has been the worst booster box that we've done of the 3. Every other one I've had at least 4 hits out of. God, you've got to be kidding me. Really? Nothing. What an absolute dud. Wow. I think we were due, to be honest. But the math on that doesn't really seem to add up very well. It's really weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So that's 6 twos is 12. 2, again, that's about 2.5 or more per pack of hollows and reverses, which works out well. But only the one damn EX hit out of the entire box. That was an absolute dud. What a bugger. Oh well. But overall, out of all 3, we are looking pretty damn good because of our mega Milotic EX hit, which was fan-bloody-tastic. Alright, well that'll be it for us for this one. We'll catch you next time.